We need to give it up.
Next topic. Do you think that a man...
Hell no, I'm going out with y'all. Like, I'm trying to get...
I got somewhere to go.
Yeah, this fucking chance.
Do you think a man can change a woman or a woman can change a man?
I think they... Yeah, damn
Like-
right.
I think that a woman can change a man because I done seen a lot of niggas turn pussy. But I don't think a man can change a woman.
You bugging.
You don't think a man can change... You think it only goes one way?
I think that a woman can change a man. I done seen it plenty of times. A nigga straighten up or turn soft.
I think that all
But
still
I don't
falls
really
down to wanting to change.
I think a man could boss up a woman, change her in that way, but really change her mentality. Once she get bossed up, she gonna leave your ass. I'm telling you, a man cannot change a woman. She gonna do what she wanna do.
I don't think
regardless.
anybody can change anybody.
If you boss up a woman, she.
I don't think anybody can change anybody.
No.
I
a woman
think
can change a
people-
man. I seen it.
I think people
In
gravitate
what
towards
way?
people that coddle
I've seen
the
a
shit
nigga-
that they can get away with. Until they find someone that they're really willing to build and challenge each other, you're going to find someone that helps you get away with the shit that you can get away with.
Yeah, I think.
I
don't
think
it got nothing to do with man and woman. I think it got to do with kind of person he is. But I didn't see.
I don't think it has to do with...
My homeboys and shit like change up their whole lifestyle. Like we was doing what we was doing before, and now you like completely different. Like you know what I'm saying? Which
for
usually
sure.
it's in a good way,
But-
technically.
Let me ask you
You're
this.
doing what you're supposed to do now,
Right.
Because this bitch threatens you like, if you don't get your shit, your head on your shoulders, I'ma leave your ass.
For sure.
And niggas, that sometimes that's what it. I think it's sad.
Let's
because
say-
you should want to do good for yourself. But
Not a bitch.
that's
And
what it will take.
not a
for
woman.
nigga
Which
to
leads to my
go
question.
Get a job.
Let's
and
say-
go get a car,
let's say
get
the
a
bitch
license,
lead that
and do all
nigga.
this other shit.
Let's say that bitch lead that nigga. What is that nigga 9 times out of 10 doing?
Gee.
Going back to the same shit he was doing before he met that bitch.
Yeah.
Which means he never changed. He was only accommodating for this bitch's fucking demands.
You right.
Niggas do not change. Bitches do not change. I think it's the most asinine thing
But
to
you
think
do-
that.
but-
I think that people, like, I don't even want to use you as an example because you
No,
are.
no, no, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
No. Stay away from me. Stay away from me,
Okay,
please.
I'm just saying, like, there's some people who are married who would like to do other things.
Okay, so he ain't talking about me.
And I'm not talking about anybody in the room, but they would like to do other things and do things with their partner. But they don't. For the simple fact, this will hurt her. But at the end of the day, this bitch die, I'm going to fuck the next day. Maybe not the next day. Maybe the next week.
Some niggas that are in love. So for my
I mean,
situation,
there's niggas in love who cheat. What the fuck does that mean?
that is 100% true.
You seen Baby Boy?
But the question is, can it happen?
I mean, yes, it
so
can
depends on
happen.
what you-
I mean,
it depends on what you-
With her though, he just loved her. He wasn't in love with that girl.
He
anyway,
was.
he was in love with
He
Yvette.
loved her.
No, he was.
He
in
was
love with her.
he was in love.
He
But
was
anyway,
in love.
continue, Kahari.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, so, like, I'm an example of somebody that changed, right? I used to be, so, first of all, shoot, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Before you say you changed, right? I wanna for Jordan's question or his statement was, if she was to leave you, would you go back to doing your old shit?
Nah, so I'm about to talk about a situation that actually happened,
Okay.
right? So,
Come on.
Niggas don't know how to knock. God damn.
It's okay.
I'm not neighbors. I'm sisters.
Okay. I can
but,
understand that.
so, like,
That's the mic getting.
back in the day, I used to do some fucking shit I guess I shouldn't be doing, right? You find somebody, you make a change, right? You loyal to that person to, a T, ends up leaving, right? Still got the same fucking mentality, find somebody new, I'm still doing that shit. I mean, like, maybe I was doing some crazy shit, like, in between, but that's just because, feeling a void or some shit like that. That's
Continue.
that was me changing though.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you say that somebody changed you, or did you just recognize a pattern and changed yourself?
But I feel like if a person is a catalyst, then they change.
But I don't. Is it ever just one person though, or
So-
if it's a situation where it's like I'm getting the same results from different people?
Nah, see, it was one person in this situation because I'm getting the same results with all these people, but then I find the one person that makes me, even though it was like that person, it was like you said, the catalyst of me realizing what I was doing was wrong. That person made me change to be a better person.
That person, I think, when you say, can a person make somebody change? It's just the influence. Can somebody influence you to change your behavior?
I don't know
Because nobody can make you
I
change.
feel
Like
someone
you
can
make your
show
own
you
choices.
A different perspective, but no one can make you change. But women can definitely show men a different perspective.
Men can show women a different perspective.
and
Vice versa.
I'm about to
that's
say-
kind of
It's up
my
to you
point.
to-
It's
to
just I'm
change.
showing you something different, and it's up to you whether or not you're going to accept it or not.
Yeah, I think it's the
It's
verbiage.
not up to me to like. It's up to me to introduce it to you, but you, in order for this to stick and be the change that it is,
Yeah, you gotta
you
want it.
have to want it more than I want it for you, because it doesn't change anything if I keep pouring into you and you keep pouring this shit out.
For sure.
If you keep going, yeah, I'm not. If I like, for example, a girl used to tell me, "Oh, Jordan, you're so handsome," and I would be like, "Man, whatever, I'm average." And to her, I'm pouring blessings and I'm telling you how I feel about you, and you telling me this shit don't matter because it doesn't fit your narrative. And then eventually, I got to a point where it's like, I should just say thank you.
Yes.
I should just be accepting of what I'm hearing instead of trying to get into my own mind and just being like, "Ah, man, I'm just trying to be a cool guy. I'm trying to be a chill guy."
That me.
But that's just how that's just how.
You get a haircut.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel.
he did.
You
He
got a
did.
me?
haircut too.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
haircut.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
a bald head.
Yeah, you look nice. I'm proud of the feet. You look nice.
But
But anyway, I think no one can make anyone change.
You
but
didn't say
I
thank
definitely
you.
think-
thank you. My bad. It's average. It's average.
I definitely think anyone can show someone like a new way of thinking or a different perspective, but it's up to you. I feel like if you love not only yourself enough or your spouse enough, you will want to change.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? But
For
I
sure.
don't think anyone can make anyone change, but definitely a woman can definitely bring a different perspective to it, man, that they never thought before.
Yeah, I would say that happened with me because I was a person growing up with my surroundings and stuff. I thought I was going to be like like the multiple baby mamas, just really frivolous lifestyle, never settling down somewhere, always on the move type shit. But since where I'm at now, it's changed. My idea of life has changed, and I would say that she was the catalyst to my change. So I would say that she changed me. And yes, I did have to accept the change, but she's the one who brought it up on me, and that was, so I'm not gonna go too far into it, but.
And I think that ties back into what true friends are. I think true friends challenge you to be better as
For
well.
sure.
I think a true friend, if they see you slacking in an area that they know that you could be better than that.
See, exactly. Like I said, keeping it real.
Yeah, like that. Like you can I did say the main thing is like, let me be myself, but at the same time, like if I go overboard, reel me in, because I'm known to be, what you call me, a
Crash out.
D1 crash out,
That's what.
Man, you be crashing out, man.
gold medalist.
I'm tired at work. I come in
Olympian.
using my tired voice. I'm tired, and I get cussed out at 5 in the morning. Nigga is definitely a crash out.
God damn. I knew
Why
you
you
was a
talking
crash
about
out, though.
this?
I just woke up 30
There's
minutes
something
ago.
right here.
That's
Don't
why-
talk about this.
Man, niggas be tired in the
Don't
morning,
fucking
Jordan.
talk.
5 o'clock in the
Shut your
morning.
fucking mouth. Don't say a fucking
Man, if
word.
somebody say something to him first, then what he supposed to do?
That
Just
wasn't what
say
happened.
nothing?
That's what
All they
happened.
Now
said,
I'm disrespectful.
all they
Nah.
said was, "What's up, bro?"
That's all he
Dapped
did.
him up, walked away. I don't even know what the nigga said, and I'm sitting next to him. Shit pissed me off.
This is what pisses me off. It's 5 in the morning.
But then you'll do that shit at 12.
Yeah,
Trying to
Joanne,
take a nap.
you be crashing out for sure.
It's crazy.
D1.
TCC crash out was crazy.
Which one?
See that? That's the bad part,
Which
man.
one?
Which one?
Which one?
All of them, man.
When did I crash out?
You've crashed out in a couple of our conversations. One of them was with Aaron, which I think we was talking about something.
Yeah, I remember that one. We can move past that.
Fuck you.
What?
Don't bring that up, because that shit hurt my feelings. That's the
God,
only time you've ever yelled at me.
The religion conversation.
Yeah, next.
Next.
That's why I said.
Next.
Man, I'm just saying. it was
What
a
other time? What other time, man?
Man, that was.
I've seen you crash out a few times.
She seen me crash out at
A
actual
few
work.
Times. Yeah, a few times.
At TCC though,
Like, it won't.
Man, you used to crash out, man.
I don't remember crashing out like that at TCC.
No, he didn't used to crash. That's crazy because one of your few crash outs was on me. But you didn't really crash out at TCC. I think I
Nah, that was
one
crazy.
of the only times.
Yeah.
You deserved it though.
I did not. So let's just move on.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna move on.
on.
That's a hell of a block. Oh, that's a foul. That is a foul.
Okay. So do you? We I feel like we kind of agree to a degree.
Bars.
I just think I'm thinking a little bit too heavy
I think
about it.
I think it's the verbiage, and when you say like, oh, can somebody make you do something? You tend to think like, man, can't nobody make me do anything. I'm
They could
choosing
torture
to
your
do it.
ass.
Yeah, but you still don't have to do it. It's like the slaves have a choice. Like that whole.
Slavery was not a choice. We're not gonna. What the
Come on,
fuck?
next time.
I'm just saying, it's
Hey,
man, people.
for two.
People did rebel, right? Or wrong or right? People rebelled.
We are not going.
So everybody could have rebelled.
Matt Turner.
But I'm just saying, everybody could have rebelled, and
Lordy.
it could have been a big rebellion, But I know when life is on the line, you feel like you don't
You really-
have a choice.
You really wanna?
Anyway,
you really wanna
come on,
align
all right,
yourself
we're going
with
to
the
the next.
swastika
Yeah,
wearer?
we going. No, man, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like,
He said, y'all don't want to talk
Nah,
about it.
y'all don't want to talk about it.
yeah,
You
don't
made
worry
me
about
talk
that.
about them goddamn fucking
No.
kids in the wheelchairs. I'm talking about this.
But
I understand.
so,
understand.
but you know, people like to believe that people can't make you do anything. So
But
I just it's the verbiage of, you know, can somebody make you change? And
I don't know. It's
I
just it's just one of those things where it's like, even if it's not a relationship, I think of it like going to therapy. Can that make you change your behavior? No.
So-
I just think you have to buy in order for it to actually change anything. Otherwise, you're just appeasing a court order
yeah,
type shit. Like you're there to say you're there and put like telling the bitch at the bar, yeah, I go to therapy on Thursdays. Might get you a bitch that night. But what are you actually working on is like
I do.
kind of what I'm getting at. It's like, are you actually buying into it? And when you buy into it, then yes, they are the catalyst for that change.
So yeah,
so technically they made you change.
the make part of that.
That's
for
the
me, is
technical part.
The presenting of the opportunity of change.
Yes, and I think we're always presented opportunity for change. Even without a person. You know deep down what the fuck we doing is not, like, if you know you're doing something over and over again and it's not coming out with the result that you like, you know this is fucking dumb, but fuck it, I enjoy it, I'm gonna still do it because fuck it, I got one life to live. You know, every day we have, unless you're just not conscious,
Look at this.
you have an opportunity to change. He like girls.
Don't do that.
Stop licking him.
Freaky ass nigga. You a 69 guy.
Kanye was a tiger or something.
It's a nice coat.
Cute,
No,
yeah.
that's
He's
what Trees dog.
a nice
Trees
coat. I don't like
look
that.
Just
Rephrase
like
that.
Kanye, but
You
he's
talking about he a
bigger.
nice coat.
No, he got a nice.
Skin his ass.
That's
he
what it's
has
called.
a nice coat. He has a, God damn,
I should have brought it closer.
Nah, they would have been
Fight.
tearing up all my shit.
Kanye.
You can bring them on a day where you're not recording. Yeah.
Kanye.
You didn't hear the story?
I told you, your dog would have beat him up if they would have fought.